Hey guys, this is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. I'm going to be doing the general soulmate reading for Scorpio in just a moment for October. I want to make a couple quick announcements. On my website, I've got the booking process finally streamlined. So to book personal readings, go directly to rayoflighttarot.com and click the Contact Me tab to schedule a reading. If you, I've kind of got inundated with personal readings the last 2 weeks. Excuse me guys, I'm still getting over a cold. If you scheduled a personal reading, and if you scheduled one like over a week ago and you haven't received it yet, please email me. It's possible that it got lost in the cracks. I've had to refund 2 people of the many readings I've done that had to wait so long because it was my fault. The scheduling was not. It was coming in from 2 different places and it got really mixed up. So I apologize for that. If you are waiting on a personal reading and you've already paid for it and you haven't gotten one, it's been 7 days or more, email me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com, please, and we'll get it fixed. Other than that, if you need to schedule a personal reading from now going forward, just go to rayoflighttarot.com and click Contact Me and we'll get you set. All right, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio for the month of October. Scorpio and their soulmate for month of October. Let me pull from these Romance Angel Oracle cards first. I hope everybody's doing well and ready to have a good week. I'm telling you, this Venus retrograde is not a joke. It's not a joke at all. It's been crazy, but hanging in there, right? Hope you guys are too. Whew. Something else. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors for allowing me to connect to the energy of Scorpio and their soulmate for the people who most need this reading. Okay. What messages from Romance Angels do you guys have for Scorpio? What's up? Forgiving and learning. So the forgiving and learning card sort of tells me that this is not a new soulmate coming in. This is someone from your past coming back. I mean, the forgiving and learning card is really about growing into a new cycle by forgiving the past. You got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. You deserve love. You are lovable. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. You may be devaluing yourself or not seeing yourself the way that other people see you. I mean, there's a unicorn in this card and they're in a pen like a horse. That's not really where a unicorn would be. So keep that in mind. Maybe you are dreaming too small. I need to take some Claritin or something, man. All congested still. Okay. First, I'm going to pull 4 cards and an overall energy for the soulmate of Scorpio, and then we will do Scorpio's side. So let's see what's up. What's going on with Scorpio's soulmate in the month of October, guys? Show me. Hanged Man, 3 of Swords. What else? Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Okay, so your soulmate's going through some tough energy right now. With the overall energy, they've got the 8 of Swords. This is someone who is feels trapped. They're kind of in like a hell of their own making. They're actually in a pretty good situation. They just aren't able to see it because emotionally they've got themselves in a mindset that's really got them stuck. And even if the cycle that they're in emotionally isn't great, their life is not they're seeing things from such a poor or lack perspective that they don't have the ability to see all the blessings they already have in their life, so you're not going to see anything else too good in this. Behind that is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I don't know, Scorpio, if your soulmate has had some player energy or is coming out of a time where they were dating around and now they're ready to get serious with someone, but that may be part of the problem if they've had some illusions of too many options and now they're feeling like maybe those options have gone away, or just sort of realizing that those options there never were all those options in the first place. That sometimes happens with people. Okay, so also you have the Two of Wands, I'm sorry, the Hanged Man here, and the Hanged Man, he's pausing, he's trying to make a decision, he's trying to figure out what to do next, what direction to go in, and it's not, I don't see the Hanged Man as someone who's confused. I see them as someone who's very illuminated. They know what's going on, they know what they want, and they know that there's potential there to get what they want, but they are still pausing for some reason. There are certain things holding them back. Probably because the next card here is the Three of Swords. What's holding them back is some sort of a broken heart, some sort of cheating, either a third-party situation they were involved in or a third-party situation that you were involved in behind their back. Somebody's been in a third-party situation here. And it's left someone heartbroken. I'm not sure if they're the ones who are heartbroken or if they're feeling like you're heartbroken. There's also the Queen of Pentacles here, and it feels like that's just sort of an acknowledgement that this situation has a lot of abundance, and maybe you saw them or they saw you as very abundant in this relationship. However, there seems to be a focus now on money over anything else, because that's the easiest thing to focus on, as opposed to these hurt feelings or this broken heart that's been sort of at the center of this situation and causing a lot of stagnation in this relationship moving forward. I also see that someone here is finally having some sort of spiritual growth or transformation, but it's coming through more as like recovery, healing. Part of the healing from this broken heart for this soulmate, or for you, or for both of you, is about healing from, not just healing from the broken heart, but it's also about healing in general, healing a lot of childhood traumas, healing your life circumstances, spiritual growth and transformation. It may be that right now it's required for you two to be in a separation and go through your own healing. Sometimes that's really necessary in relationships that are going to be long-lasting, friendships, relationships. If they're going to have a chance to go on for a lifetime, there needs to be a chance for separation and healing. And both people in that connection need to eventually step back and realize that that's the best thing for the connection sometimes. And you don't need to be needy or questioning the connection just because it's time to take some time away. That's the best thing in a situation that's long-term sometimes. Can you give me a clarification on the Three of Swords, please? What's up with that? What's up with the Three of Swords? The Sun could be a Leo in this mix. Someone who's with a Leo, or okay, it's Ten of Cups. No, it's not about a Leo necessarily. I think what this is just yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. The three cards that came out to clarify the Three of Swords here is the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. So this relationship's pretty deep, obviously, and I think the broken heart is more, so here's what I've learned about these situations when it can be like soulmate or even twin relationship. When it's a deep connection, sometimes your heart can get broken over things that, looking back 20 years from now, you might think, it wasn't really heartbreaking what happened, but you put so much into another person when you see them and you feel like you've known them, and you have like this childlike connection, this innocent connection, that they can hurt you really easily. They can let you down really easily. You can be disappointed, and that's understandable. So a lot of this broken heart may not be like some great, terrible betrayal that happened, but it felt that way because you never expected this other person, or they never expected you, who you had this great innocent connection with, to betray them in any way, or to do anything to treat them like you didn't appreciate them. So there's something there with that. But this is a great connection here, guys. Ten of Cups, the Sun, Four of Wands. It's pretty awesome cards to come out to clarify the Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords is just a blip in the road. I mean, this is not something to get hung up on. I mean, obviously there's a lot of hang up on it, right? But with these three cards coming in, I wouldn't stay hung up on that Three of Swords. That needs to be gone. These are good cards, and the Sun's a major arcana. That's all about clarity and happiness and, just feeling alive and childlike and beauty. So that's good stuff right there. One other one I wanted to clarify was the Four of Swords, please, guys. Where's the Four of Swords here? Okay. Nine of Cups. I'm not sure I understand that. Okay, so this is good. The Four of Swords is here being clarified by, I said this is like recuperation, healing, transformation. It's being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups facing the situation. So this is good. This healing or transformation that's taking place for your soulmate or you, if the energy flipped, is going to bring them into this King of Cups place, which is a great, more mature mindset to be in. And it looks really good. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. King of Cups is a very strong, stable, loving person who's very emotionally stable, very measured in their emotions, and just very kind and reliable. You can trust them. That's a good thing. So this is good stuff right here. What actions are going to be taken to fix this Three of Swords? What actions need to be taken to fix this Three of Swords for the soulmate? Nine of Swords. There needs to be communication here, guys. Honest communication, a new way of thinking between the two of you. You may be dealing with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Also, there was water, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. That could be representing you, though, Scorpio. I said the energy can flip. Leo's here. Ten of Wands. Okay, so what needs to happen for this thing to work out is whoever is holding on to this heavy, heavy burdensome cycle of disappointment, betrayal, when in reality, it's probably little things that built up because it doesn't feel, and it could have been cheating. I'm not saying it wasn't. I guess maybe I've gotten to where cheating doesn't feel that heavy to me because it happens every day and people, you know, forgive it every day. So the thing is, it could have been cheating. I think what it really is, though, about is a disappointment of some kind. Someone feels disappointed that this relationship to them was the Ten of Cups, the sun. It represented all this happiness and childlike energy, and they felt like they knew you from the moment they met you, and then this disappointment came in. Whether you disappointed them one too many times, or you hurt them in some way, or they hurt you in some way, there's disappointment here that's coming through as a broken heart, but it doesn't feel like it really needs to be a broken heart when I clarified it with all those great cards. It's just a blip. It's expecting too much from someone because of how much happiness you experience in your connection. You can't do that, right? You gotta lower your expectations and recognize that even though this person may be a soulmate to you, they're still just human and they're gonna make mistakes and they're gonna hurt you sometimes unintentionally. So here's what it is, though. They gotta lay down this cycle and someone's gonna have to come in with communication. Like a Knight of Swords, which is truth, logic, honesty. Swords are good in this situation. Let's find out what's on the Scorpio side of things, guys. What's going on with Scorpio in this connection? Justice. What else? Six of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. What else? Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is good. Let's see overall energy for Scorpio. You guys have the same overall energy, though. This is the thing. You guys are both mirroring each other clearly. They've got the same overall energy as you, Eight of Swords. So you're mirroring each other, which is, you know, a hallmark of soulmates, especially twin soul relationships. However, this isn't a good thing to be mirroring. This is two people on a low vibration, right? This isn't good. You got to work on this. Behind that is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a potential for some real, not fast, but real meaningful movement in this situation. If you, one or both of you can come out of this Eight of Swords energy, this like lower vibrational fear-based energy, if you can come out of that, it'll bring them out of it too. So try and work on fixing that vibration. You do have the Justice card here, which is a major arcana for the energy for you guys. This is all about balance and what you deserve is coming. And so if you deserve to be reunited with this person, You will be. If you deserve to be broken up with this person, you will be. If you know, whatever you have coming to you is going to come to you. That's what justice is all about. Justice is blind. Keep that in mind. The Six of Pentacles is telling me that you need to seek balance right now of all times. This is the time to find balance in your work, in your relationships, in every aspect of your life. That's what this card is about in this reading. Eight of Pentacles is putting the work into something and seeing it pay off pretty quickly. You're going to see immediate results in whatever you put work into. So if you put work into raising your vibration, you're going to notice it. If you put work into fixing this soulmate connection and talking through what put them in this Three of Swords mentality when they really shouldn't be in that mentality, you'll see the results. It's all waiting for you to happen, but just let justice step in and help you guys balance these scales. Wheel of Fortune's here is your outcome card for this. So it's all going to be all right. You don't need to worry. So, you know, these two things aren't working out. Eight of Swords shouldn't be here. If the Wheel of Fortune's ready to turn in your favor, you've got to step out of this Eight of Swords thing and raise your vibration, because behind that you have the Knight of Pentacles. That's a great card. The Knight of Pentacles is someone you want to come in and make an offer to you. It may be slow going, but it's worth the wait. So that's a good thing. I like it. Let's get some advice cards for you guys, for your side of things. Advice for Scorpio to get the desirable outcome, please. Ace of Wands. So you may be the one holding on to some sort of resentment or heartbreak as well. You guys seem to be doing some mirroring. That happens a lot. Only one card was mirroring, but it was the same overall energy card for both of you. So that's pretty strong. The Star and the Eight of Wands. All right. So Scorpio, different month, same story. You've got to let this new beginning come in, and to allow that to happen, you need to continue the spiritual transformation. You know, continue communicating with angels, with interdimensional beings, with spirit. Okay, with spirit, with source energy. Stay in a place of abundance that'll help you guys. All right. You've also got the Eight of Wands here. This is about communication, and this is about communication not just between you and your soulmate. This is about communication from otherworldly realms, from angels, from archangels, from spirit, from source. This is about communication between your higher self and source. So you want to focus on that, maybe meditations, whatever works for you. It's different for all of us what works, right? But you want to focus on that, because there's a new beginning trying to come in, and on their side, they need to get past that Three of Swords in order to move into that new beginning. So there's sort of a push-pull going on here that you really want to sort of back away from and let this thing get fixed. Let me pull Dreams of Gaia card. So tonight, guys, if you're interested, I think at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Savings Time, I'm going to be going live across a few apps on with Chandra Sangat. She's the one who interviewed me a couple weeks ago. She's actually an amazing channeler. She's channeled ancestors for me before, and given me guidance on things that always came to pass. It's pretty insane how epic, how good she is. She and I are going to do a thing called the Magic Playground. We both believe in the law of attraction, and we love to give intuitive and channeled messages. So we're going to sort of do intuitive hits with each other for you guys live, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Mountain tonight. The Magic Playground. Come and play with us. It's going to be really fun. It's about, like, you know, getting messages from your ancestors, whatever they may be, and then trying to apply those messages to how you can improve your life now, like in the here and now, and make this 3D life better. So it's going to be like practical, intuitive messages and practical advice. Okay. So let's see what the going away message is for Scorpio. Can't see it. I couldn't see it, guys. It is that 4 of water or 4 of air? I can't even tell. Hold on. And union. Cool. All right. 9. Okay. 9 of water. 285. Here, guys. Nine of Water, illumination, acceptance, openness, emotional enlightenment. Open your heart. Past experiences leave an emotional imprint. Shine a light on the source of the emotional pain. The effect of past experiences on the present moment is intense. The weight of our emotions, emotional enlightenment. The very first thing to be born in the darkness of the void was light. The Nine of Water represents a need to embrace an open heart and allow the light of love to transform and heal emotional pain and turn it into knowledge that sets us free. Our past experiences, both good and bad, leave an emotional imprint. Remembered joy and love can inspire a sense of well-being. A happy memory creates a feeling within that curves the lips and makes us smile or laugh, while a bad memory can cause tears and open old wounds we thought were healed and forgotten long ago. So really, I think this has to do with that Three of Swords too for your soulmate. You guys want to focus on where this disappointment comes in, because I think it goes deeper than the soulmate. For some reason, it doesn't feel like anything that they did, even if they cheated or you cheated, it goes deeper than that, and it's about disappointment and betrayal that you want to work on, because this is the card of union. It's about coming into union with yourself, your divine masculine and divine feminine, and then allowing the two of you to come into union. And you don't want to block that, right? You don't want to spiritually block that, emotionally. You don't want to do whatever you're doing to block that. If they're blocking it, they need to fix it, but you can only fix you. So focus on what you're doing to block it and what you're doing to block your own abundance, aside from any other relationship. What are you doing to block the abundance that needs to come